it's a brand new flow. Stories are brewing with Joe. Pull up a seat, let your truth unfold. Real talk, real hearts, real souls. It's coffee and conversations with Joe, where your voice has room to grow. No judgment, just love that flows. Coffee and conversation.
Good morning, y'all. What is going on? It's your boy, Joe Locker. You all know where I am. At the coffee parlor this morning with Coffees and Conversations. Grab your cup as I grab my cup of Joe. Where you at this morning? If you guys are in the chat on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, holla at Joe Boy. Okay? Let me know where you're chiming in at. Let me know what you're drinking. I am drinking my cup of Joe. It's healthy. It got turmeric, as you guys can see. Look really close. We got turmeric in there. 2 shots espresso with a little bit of honey. My own flavor mix here at the Filter Coffee Parlor. If you come on down, ask for the cup of Joe. Yeah, y'all see all that. Yeah, that's me. How y'all doing, man? Got a great guest today. Y'all know I like having beautiful women on the show, right? Yeah, y'all seen the face plastered all over the social media this week. Yeah, Cece is in the building. Not Cece Winans, but we close. She's a money maker. She's an entrepreneur. She's a mom. She's doing phenomenal things, man. She got her own book out, and she know how to make the money. You know what I'm saying, y'all? They call her Cicely Jones. And I have the privilege to get the exclusive interview with her right before Christmas. So you guys sit back, relax, and all your money woes, sit back and relax. Because I got a lot of questions for. And at the end of the day, guess what? I got one of the surprise questions I'm going to ask her. But anyway, I cannot wait to get to the one and only, the beautiful. How you doing? Good morning, Cece.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing awesome. Welcome to Coffees and Conversations.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay. How was the holidays for you?
So far, the holidays have been good. Gearing up for Christmas, but Thanksgiving was well. It was small, intimate, family. Cooked a lot, ate a lot.
Okay. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go ahead and taste that cup of Joe and let me know how you like it.
That's why I put it in my hand.
Yeah, I need you to go on and taste that real quick. No, you're not a coffee drinker. Just let me know how it tastes.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but I like this.
They got turmeric in it. I got the turmeric in it.
I see it.
And 2 shots of espresso, a little honey. How it tastes?
I like it. And I'm not a coffee drinker at all.
Okay. It hit you right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I like what you do. I see what you do.
But that's my cup of Joe, one of my signature cups of coffee here.
Mm-hmm.
And then also I got my own coffee called my own coffee line called Love You First. Your boy doing this thing now, you know what?
I see.
And I thank you for I know they told me you made a donation, so we do have a bag of coffee for you in the show. So we'll bring that to you.
All right, thank you.
But Cece, I want to get into all this good stuff. I want to find out a lot about you because I don't know a lot about you. I see you plastered on social media and all. You're green.
Yeah.
You got
I seen it too. But I call it MPA green.
But here's the thing.
That's my crayon color.
You know how black folks always try to put you down, right? I see you got your little book. I got you. They got your little book out there, right?
The book is out there.
Well, we're gonna get into your book. Before we get into the book and all the phenomenal things you do at CC, I want to ask you a couple of things, right? Were you born in Birmingham, Alabama?
No, I was actually born in Mobile, but raised in New Orleans. And after high school, went to Alabama State.
Wait a minute, we can't jump. You born in Mobile, raised in New Orleans.
Yes.
How you there?
Ooh, life, family. My mom and my daddy. Actually, to be honest, my mom and dad got married and divorced to each other 3 times.
What?
Yeah. Say that. Huh? Yeah. 3 times.
Hold on.
That's the meaning of crazy in love to me.
Okay, hold on. You was in Mobile, you moved to New Orleans, your mom and dad got divorced and married 3 times.
3 times.
So your mama married
my daddy. 3
your
times.
Real daddy?
My real daddy.
3
my
times.
birth daddy 3 times. So the third time.
Did they stay?
No, they didn't. Crazy in love.
Cece, how you gonna tell us that story this morning? Hey, it didn't end well.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It didn't end
Did you talk
well
to your
at
mama?
all.
Why? This interview is not about your mama, but that's what happened.
Right.
Like, mama, why'd you do it 3 times and then?
I talked more to my dad about it, and my dad was just in love with my mom like that, and I don't know. By the 3rd time, he divorced her, and she was like, when a man wants to divorce you, then that means it's over. I'm like, okay. but that was her reason. So they never went back. They both got married to other people after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters?
I'm the oldest of 6.
Oh, mom and dad been them 3 times.
Yeah. Crazy in love. Crazy in love.
Every time they came back.
Man, we got another one.
Wow, that is awesome. So were you moving back and forth because mom was going to New Orleans and then dad was coming to come get her?
No, it was the 3rd time that they got together that we moved to New Orleans and then stayed there. And so they got divorced by my senior year. And after that, my mom and my siblings moved back to Mobile, but I went to Alabama State.
How was that for you as a child growing up to see your mom and dad doing that? Did that affect you in any type of way? Yeah,
it affected me a lot. It showed a lot of instability to me. And that's why I try to be more stable and have a solid foundation where I am now. Like in my home, I've been in my home 20 years. I had moved since my son went to kindergarten in the city in Pleasant Grove where I live. So, but we were used to moving a lot. And I hated that.
Okay, so you were moving because of the marriage and divorce? Yeah, they stayed in the same house?
Yeah, they stayed in the same house, but it was still a lot of just inconsistency. Like my mom and dad never owned the home. Okay. So they always rented, and we were always
when they got divorced, they moved on, then they get another house. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So that was tough, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. How were you in school during that time?
I was fine. I was good. I was a smart girl.
You made A's and B's?
Absolutely. A's. We didn't have a stippler of B's and C's. Like you had to
excuse the hell out of me. Okay. We got A's. You weren't unstable if you got A's through all that trial and tribulation.
Right. Okay. When I graduated high school, I was number 3 in my class. Okay. My brother under me, he was 2nd in his class. And my youngest sister, she was valedictorian in her class. Yeah, so we come from, our parents were very smart and they're very smart children. Okay. Yeah.
Cheerleader, band?
I did band in high school.
So let me see. Let me guess what instrument you played in high school. In high school, you look more. I could see flute, but I'm gonna say clarinet.
You good. I knew you was gonna say flute.
I can see flute.
I knew you was gonna say flute, but no, it's clarinet.
I can see flute. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I don't know if you know Kim Scott. She's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all sort of similar, kind of look alike. Yeah. So I'm like, I can see you doing the Kim Scott thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, I was here.
Okay. Was you good? First year, third year?
I was good. I was first year.
Okay. First year.
I was first year.
Did you get a scholarship in that?
I did at Alabama State. I did.
Look at me, I'm pretty good. I'm doing this a long time.
You pulling the punches on them.
Okay. So, what did you go to college for?
I actually went to college for computer science.
Computer? What the hell is that?
I don't know. That's why I changed my major.
Because people use this word computer and then science together. I never knew what that was.
Yeah. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a teacher. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a teacher. But then my mom and dad gave me 5 siblings, and I didn't want to look at kids anymore. Okay. So I'm like, I don't want to be a teacher anymore. Okay. So I don't know where the computer science came from, but I ended up changing my major and ended up going into accounting.
Accounting. Okay. So when you was in high school, you graduated, top of your class, doing your thing, right? What did Cece think she was going to be when she grew up? What did you want to be?
I wanted to be a teacher.
That was your big dream?
Yeah. I wanted to be a teacher. Okay. Can't remember exactly why, but yeah, I wanted to be a teacher. But again, they gave me all these kids to raise.
You don't call us in conversation. You're going to sit here and tell me through all the stuff, all you said, I'm going to be good. There was no dream. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying teachers is not all that. I'm not saying that. But we're talking to CC him, right? All these grades and stuff. And you say you just want to be a teacher. That was it?
Yeah. That was it at the time. It was real basic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you change into accounting?
Okay, so what made me change into accounting? I actually went to school there and then ended up moving to Birmingham, life circumstances, and ended up getting a job at an executive suite firm on 280. And I worked for 2 women that owned the company. And at first I started on the administrative
side. So you was in college, get working?
No, I had stopped college. I stopped college. Then moved to Birmingham.
Okay, we can go back there. Why you stop college?
Because I ended up having my son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So life happened. Had my son. Yeah.
Okay.
And then got a job. Moved to Birmingham.
Get
got
married?
a job.
Did you get married this time when you had your son?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So marriage, son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that happened. So I ended up working on this job. I was on the administrative side, and then they needed help on the bookkeeping accounting side. Okay. So I started training over there, and I really liked it. I liked how the numbers were crunching and what it meant. And so I ended up going back to school to get my accounting degree.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I liked it so much.
So did you go to college or did you go to school just to get your accounting degree?
No, I went to college. Okay.
Well, I don't know. So, you can go to these little trade. I mean, you can go to trade schools and get.
Yeah, get a certificate or whatever. Yeah. No, I went back to school because I wanted to understand because I wanted to understand exactly.
Oh, you like school. This girl's I did. Did you say the easy too? I did. No. Quick, had a baby, got married.
All right.
Started liking something. I'm going back and get 4 more years.
I wanted to understand what I was doing.
But you know, so Cece, women do that. Y'all, especially ones that love to go to school and stuff and those degrees. Y'all don't mind going back to school. Man, y'all don't never hear too many conversations where man,
you gotta go to work.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
School is my college. Yeah.
You gotta go make the bucks too.
Yeah, but I don't have no education, so I ain't gonna get a really good job, but we'll figure it out along the way.
You're gonna figure it out. But that's why you get the good woman behind you to push you on the way.
But see, I be pushing it the wrong way because then y'all start throwing your little funky degrees in our face, talking about when you gonna when you gonna do better. I was like to support you.
No, shouldn't be talking like that. She's like, baby, let me help you do better.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
I like it.
All right.
So how was your son now?
Son is 26.
What age did you have your son? Good God, wait a minute. You were my age almost. So what age?
I had him at 10.
I'm not gonna say that now. Welcome to Coffee Conversation. Cicely Jones is in the building. We're not going to say anything. So, what's your son's name?
His name is Edward Frazier. EJ is what they call him.
EJ?
EJ Frazier.
Okay, so was he good at school like his mom?
Yeah, he's very good at school. He's a graduate of UAB.
Okay. Okay. So, what is he doing now?
He is in the field of graphic design. Okay. Yeah, graphic, social media management, all of that.
When you was raising your son, Cece, how tough was it?
It was real tough. It was very tough.
What was tough about being a mom?
Just making sure I steered him in the right direction and didn't fail him as a parent.
How do you think you did?
Amazing. I wish he was here to answer too. Amazing.
We would say anything in front of our mom. Bruh, EJ, holler at your boy, get in my inbox, man. I'm gonna give your mama phone number, call me and let me know real talk. How was your mom? Okay, I want to know.
Again, he never gave me any problems. Graduate of college. He's good. Thank the Lord.
My mom couldn't say that.
I can.
But that's
I can actually say that. Yeah.
That's a good thing. So you wasn't up no late nights worrying and stuff like that?
No. He's really a homebody. Like, he worried about me more than I worry about him.
Wow. that is great. So is he engaged, married, or anything like that?
No, he has a long-time girlfriend right now. About 5-6 years or so.
You like her?
I love her. She's cute.
Okay.
Yeah. Real respectful. We have no problems.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
So when you had your son, right? Did you think, and you found out you was pregnant? I want to go there. When you found out that you was pregnant.
Jesus.
Ooh, I see that face.
Okay. I'll sip some Joe.
Go ahead and get your little Joe. Go
I'm listening.
Joe. No, go get your little Joe. I want you to take it in there, numb your hole. Get a little bit there. You good? All right. The day you found out you was pregnant, what ran through your mind?
Oh my God, my life is over. Exactly that. I was 20 years old in college. It's like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What does this look like? That was the hardest part of it.
Who did you talk? Who did you tell first?
Who did I tell? The daddy.
See, I gotta ask you this. What did he say?
I don't remember what he said.
What was his face? I know you can see his face right now.
Yeah, I see his face.
What was his face?
It was like oh shit. He played football for state, okay. So that was gonna change some things.
Right.
Yeah. So it was really like an old shit face.
Right. So EJ changed a lot for y'all. Made y'all grow up real fast.
Yeah. EJ for me, I can say, became my priority. He was, to be honest, he was my reason for living. Wow. Right before then, I had some major stuff going on in my family. Mm-hmm. And it was hard. It really was hard. Mm-hmm. But I feel like God gave him to me for that reason, to give me a reason to continue to live.
During that time, did you ever suffer any type of depression?
I felt like I didn't have time to be honest. I had to do a lot family-wise, for different things and different people. And I didn't have a chance. Mm. Yeah. So I'm a Capricorn. I just push through stuff, and I shouldn't. Mm-hmm. But I'm be honest, I do.
Have you broke at any point in time during your career?
Yeah, I've done several times. My dad passed in 2020, mm-hmm. and when he passed, that was severely hard for me. That was like my best friend, and he had just helped me go through some stuff before, and so to lose him in such a short time, that was hard. So I feel like I went through depression then, but had to fight my way through it.
Daddy's girl?
Yeah. Dad is number one, baby girl. Yeah. And I tell that to my sisters too.
Man, don't have your sister pulling up here now. Let me get on camera. Let me tell you a thing or two, Joe. But, reason why I ask those questions, right? Because I look at everything, because people see you now. Mm-hmm. You're Cicely Jones, right? Mm-hmm. Firm, doing the big things, either speaking engagements stuff all around the world. Mm-hmm. But the people don't really know your story. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look behind behind the mask of who you really are, mm-hmm. there's so much more. The root right there, how you got it out the dirt to get to here. Yeah. Right. And what I really like to do when I'm calling conversations, I like to get to the point of what it took for you to become Cicely Jones, mm-hmm. right? What mm-hmm. that actually looked like with the kid. You said you got married, mm-hmm. right? Are you still married?
No, I'm happily divorced.
Only on conference and conversation.
200 pounds lighter.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
It's been about 12 years, so we good.
Let me drink on that one.
You see the smile on my face? I'm good.
For all the brothers out there, this cup's a joke for you.
I'm great.
So how was it when you went through the divorce? Was that tough for you?
It was tough. Yeah. It was tough. I have two instances in life where I had to make some choices, and it was majority financial wise. And so the first one was in college. He stopped working. He stopped going to school. We ended up getting an apartment, because I had to get off campus to have my son. And so he stopped everything. We ended up getting evicted. And I had to make a decision. So I had to first tell my family what was going on, because I had to come home at this point. Mm-hmm. And my family was like, they gave me three options. They was like, you either go to Mobile, back home, you can go to New Orleans. But my dad had just married my ex-stepmother at that time, and she was wicked, so that was a no. And then I had the option of going to Birmingham, coming to Birmingham to live with my aunt and uncle and get a fresh start. So I chose Birmingham. So we got evicted. That messed up my credit. And the second, so from there in Birmingham, end up getting a job. I'm a hustler. Like, that's just my daddy, and my mom raised me that way. My mom owned the convenience store in Mobile. So, and then my dad, he's always just had multiple jobs and a hustler. So it's in my DNA. Right. And so once I came to Birmingham, ended up started working for UAB. And I created some goals. I'm like, okay, within 6 months to a year, I want to be out of their home, in my own home. And so I did that. And then once I got divorced, then we ended up getting back together. But then once I got divorced, stay over there. Once I got divorced, then that ended up changing everything. Nobody knows how hard divorce is until you go through it. And that was another financial strain. Having, 2, 3, 4 incomes and now one. And then I had my son at the time, and then I was also raising my middle brother as well. I had him for 10 years. So I ended up having 2 boys, being single parent.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
I know I'm probably gonna kick myself in the butt for asking this question.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
Do you regret getting married?
No, I don't.
Would you do it again?
No, that's hard. Maybe. I don't know. I say the Lord would have to come sit right there and knock me on my forehead and was like, Cece, this who you need to marry. Do it again.
Bro, what did you do? What did you do?
Don't ask me that question.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking to my man that you divorced. Like, bro, what did you do?
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
But, bro,
yeah.
Okay.
Just some great healing to get over. But we're good.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what I love about it is that I see you in a great place. Even when you're talking about it, you're in a great place.
Mm-hmm.
Now I did catch a joke that you're 200 pounds lighter.
I am 200 pounds lighter.
I'm quite sure you said that a couple of times. Is that right?
I have. I really have.
So, through your childhood, you didn't flourish up and down, college, up and down, had a trajectory, had some goals, didn't quite get there. Some things changed your life.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, you become this hustle that you knew you were, but then you tapped into the hustle thing from your parents, right, that you knew. You got into accounting.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to start doing your own thing and say, okay, I don't work for enough people. I've been through enough strife in my life. It's time for me to bust out and do my own stuff. What was that all about?
Well, that was so when I worked at that executive suite firm, like I said, I worked for 2 women that were owners. And at some point, I was with them for 10 years. And then they ended up splitting. And then once they split, they just shut the doors. So I had to figure out what I was going to do. But in the meantime, while I was working there, I was looking at the fact that it wasn't a lot of us coming in the door looking for accounting services or starting a business. And so I thought about, well, what about us? Who do we go to when it comes to those type of things, accounting, bookkeeping, business strategy, financial planning. And again, I was still kind of young at that time, but that was still my first thought of, well, what do we do? And so once they closed the doors and they split, I actually ended up, I had my certain clientele that my clients that I worked with. And so once they split and left, they wanted to come with me. So that's how I ended up starting my own accounting company. I was able to go and leave with clients. But then I also looked at it as I wanted to be a platform for us, to be able to have someone to come to for financial needs.
Wow. Did you talk to anybody about it? Or did you do this on your own?
I did this on my own. To be honest, it was hard finding a mentor. And it's still kind of a struggle to this day. But I went out, stepped out on faith and did it on my own.
Why do you think it's so hard for you to find a mentor?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard to find someone consistent. And maybe I'm not looking in the right rooms. I don't know. But that still has been a struggle.
So as you started a business, what's the name of your business?
The business is MPA Financials.
MPA Financials?
Yes.
Meaning?
So when I first started the business, the name was initially My Personal Accountant.
Okay.
Yeah. And so as I, formed it and continued to grow, and after a few years, I started really kind of doing small business bookkeeping and taxes.
Okay.
But then years later, I wanted to grow into more financial services. So I'm like, well, I need to change this name from My Personal Accountant. So that's where the MPA comes from, in financials.
Okay, so right now people are watching this show, and if they want to follow you right now, how do they follow you?
Everything social media is MPA Financials.
MPA Financials.
Yeah.
website or
website is MPAFinancials.com. My office is located in Pleasant Grove, but we service all surrounding areas as well as have nationwide clients.
How good are you, Cicely?
I'm great. Amazing.
Your business is amazing?
Yeah.
Why would I use you?
You will use me because I actually take the time to focus on financial education with you as well as strategic planning. Most time when you go to some of these places, they just crunch the numbers, give you something, they're done. Or they treat you like a number. I make sure I take the time, talk to my clients monthly, make sure we have financial planning meetings, whatever strategic planning is needed. That's what I focus on.
So let's go here now, because if you guys are watching, this is very important for families, business owners, and things like that. And I think this is very important. I need to ask you this. Who needs your services the most?
I would say almost anybody. Like, I don't think it's a certain particular type of person. Like, if you're individual, working class, you may need me for taxes. If you have a small business, you may need me for legitimizing your business, starting your business up. It's you know.
That's a nice answer.
Yeah.
That ain't the real answer I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
Again.
All right.
CC. Who needs your services?
Everybody.
Like who?
Who?
And the reason why I'm saying it's because the people who need your service never come. We always think the business owner, the person who's making a certain amount of money, right? But that's not the person who needs they need your services too, but they know to come to you, right? The people who need your services don't come, right? The ones that's making a little bit of money. The little bit of money CC can turn, because I've been doing a little research on it. You can turn a little bit of money into more money.
Right.
You can show them where they're losing money. You can show them how to do their things with their taxes.
Right.
So when they're coming to you, right, the people who think they can't afford you,
right,
by the time you finish with them, they will be able to afford you. Right. So again, that's when I ask you this question, CC. Who needs you?
Those type of people are individuals living paycheck to paycheck, struggling entrepreneurs that are trying to find capital, get their funding together.
And they're scared to come to you.
Yeah.
They're afraid to. But
well, they're afraid to because they're thinking it costs so much to do what needs to be done.
Here's the thing. It does. But what I tell people is you have to invest in yourself and go find the money to make it happen.
Right.
Get with the right people who's going to make your investment and return your investment to you, you're going to be okay.
Right.
People that don't have the money been hurt so long because you keep going to the wrong room. Right?
Right.
So you take the little bit of money that you have and you go to a scammer. And so now you think CC's a scammer.
Right.
But, and that's why I say, who needs your services?
Right.
And I'm going to say this for you. Keep your side professional. I'm just going to do that. Okay. This is the conversation. If you're a struggling entrepreneur, right? If you're a mom that just lost her job and don't know how to do your taxes, right? If you're trying to get your life in a better situation, you need to sit down and at least ask for a consultant, sit down for a consulting fee, right? To see what needs to be done.
I even do consultations for free.
That's what I'm saying. But you see what I'm saying? These are the things people need to understand. If you want to get around wealth or get to wealth, you got to talk to the people who know what the hell they're doing.
Absolutely.
Right? A lot of times you're afraid to walk through the door. You can go to the bank every day, but you'll never go back into one of those offices and have a real conversation with the real people because you only got $25 in your bank.
Right.
A friend of mine, I told him, I said, man, put $25 in your account and start to put $25 in your account for every I told him, I said, do it every payday. Right. So we getting paid twice. 5 years later, he got over $4,000 in his bank. Okay, because he started putting more money in once he saw the money was growing. I said, once you get to your first $500, call me. He was like, man, I'm at $800 now. Right. But it started with $2,500. This is what I want people to understand about CC, right? Like I said, I've done my research on it, right? I know y'all think I don't be doing research, but I do my research. She's really good at what she does. And I want to thank you for what you do for the community and all the speaking engagements that I see you doing out there. I know you've written a book. I want to get into that. But first and foremost, I want to thank you for being a woman who went out there and said, I'm going to take this by the horns and I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to help people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of you for that because a lot of people don't do it. Right. Y'all make sure y'all go out and y'all follow this woman. Y'all make sure y'all go out and at least do the consulting. Right. Then she can tell you what services you're gonna need. It's gonna take steps.
Right.
Do she cost? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Because this is tax time, and I would tell anybody right now, H&R Block is a place you go do your taxes, but at the end of the day, they're not looking out for your best interest and tell you how to grow your money. They're just doing your taxes. Okay. Now, am I wrong about that?
No, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
You're absolutely right. With H&R Block, you talking about people that go and take a course for 2 weeks, and they're doing your taxes based on a prompter, versus me being a person with 20 plus years of experience.
And I tell people a lot of time, when you get your tax money, I know you want to go do, whatever you want to go do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, what if you took your tax money and took 20% of it and did the rest of what they want to do and invested and let that compound some interest?
Right.
Because see, one thing I talk about a lot, people don't understand the word because it's not sexy, it's not beautiful, it's not a fun word to talk about. But me and you love this word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is?
What is
compound interest?
Yes.
Ain't that a beautiful, sexy word?
It is.
See, compound.
Give me quibbles and chivers.
Compound. it pounds. It comes and it pounds. It's compounding interest. It makes it work, right? Compounding interest, y'all. Y'all look up that word.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. Look up that word, and I'm telling you, at the end of the day, when you understand what compounding interest can do, it's something special.
It makes a difference.
Man, if I had known what that was for all the money that I blew when I was younger,
right?
If I was just doing that with $25 and I put my money into something that was doing compound interest, I wouldn't be here sitting and talking to you. I'm just telling you.
That's what I was about to say, right?
I'll be on some foreign yacht somewhere.
Right.
I may be doing conference and conversation, but it wouldn't be from this
location.
What did the book about, Cicely?
The book came about, like I said, I just wanted to use my platform of where I already am or was, but be able to spread it even further than where I am.
I see something here where it says you have to have a healthy relationship with your money. What does that mean?
So a lot of people don't realize with your money, you really do have a relationship with it. And I kind of reference the same thing in love. If you have a love relationship with your money, it's connected to you. It works for you. It does all of that. So when you're dealing with having a relationship, if, say for instance, you have past money mistakes, like we both just been talking about, you have to forgive yourself for those past mistakes, right? To be able to forgive, forget, and move on. You don't necessarily have to forget, but that's the way you're going to move on. So in your relationship with your money, if you have past mistakes, lack of knowledge or whatever the case may be, you have to forgive yourself to be able to move on so you can have and transform your mindset into abundance.
Wow. Also, I see something here where it says you need to, and I like this here, put your debt on a diet.
Yeah, so putting your debt on a diet means you need to starve it. You need to starve that debt. You need to figure out how to minimize it, make it shrink. And in the book, we talk about budgeting, different things like that to help you put that debt on a diet.
Why do you think it's so hard for us to really get the gist of money? Because once you start to make money, it's easy. But it's very difficult for us to get it because we think we have to work so hard. Why do you think that is?
It's the mindset. It's a mindset that we've been raised with. In the book, I talk about your childhood. What does that look like in regards to your relationship with money or your family's relationship with money? Have you always struggled? If your family's always struggled, your mindset is a scarcity and struggle mindset. And so that's hard for people to get away from until they realize they can.
Since I got the professional here today, I know y'all sitting back and y'all wanted me to ask her this question. So ladies, I got you. All right, grab, you got your coffee? You got it? All right. I want to ask you this. I got a single mom sitting home right now. 2 kids. Paycheck to paycheck. Right? 35, 40 years old. What's your financial advice for her?
Okay, so that was me. Not at 35, 40. I tried to get out of it before then. But what I would tell that mother
Y'all see how she got up and she in work mode now. Talk to me.
Yeah, but that was again, strategizing, budgeting. I'll say for myself, once I, like I said, moved to Birmingham and knew that I had to create some goals, put myself in a financial position to where I could take care of myself and my child. And so with that, I put myself on a very strict budget, very, to the point where I couldn't do nothing but go home and make sure me and my child were good, you know. And so that's what I would tell a single parent that's doing that. And then in the case, it's not always where you're in debt. It may be where you need additional income to help offset the debt or make sure you're growing.
Right.
And so create those, turn those hobbies into, you know, a business. Take those side jobs, you know, get your hustle up, do things like that.
Okay, so because, you know, we want to help somebody today. How do I get my hustle? Because you're a hustler. What about the woman who's thinking that she got to go to a 9-to-5, go work the Waffle House, go do a cleaning job to get a hustle up? Does that work?
It does work, but you also, like I said, if the person has a hobby, turn that hobby into a business. What's your passion? What do you like? Create some goals to the point where you're putting some things into place. You have to have something to put in place for that. And then create goals around it, short-term, long-term goals.
And I have this thing now that I've been using. It's my own personal analogy, right? But are you in the right room? Right.
That's true.
I'm very big on that now. Right. Are you in the right room? Because one thing I have learned, and tell me if I'm wrong here, Cicely. The people who complain the most, right, are broke.
Right.
I mean, people may get mad at me when I say that, but the people who complain about, people who have the most complaints or have time to talk about people, they're broke.
Right.
I very rarely see people who are successful and happy complaining.
Right.
Right.
It's mindset.
Right. And so when you at work, right, and you're doing what you got to do because you got to take care of your family, are you in the right room? Because I look at, you know, when I tell people, are you working? That's what I have to do to get my paycheck. But that ain't the room I want to be in, the conversations I want to be in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For my future. I find myself, Joe, how do I get in the right rooms? Go to a coffee shop. What are most people doing in a coffee shop? Working. Trying to do something different. Right? If you go to the club, what are people doing? Dancing and having fun. Right? Are you in the right room?
Right.
Right?
Right. You have to change your environment.
Yes. Are you going to events and meeting new people?
Absolutely.
Right? People have events all the time.
Every day.
Yes, there are many events. People, are you in the right rooms?
Right.
Are you willing to change?
Absolutely.
Right, yourself, because if you continue to be on that hamster wheel, it goes. It's a strange thing about the hamster wheel; it never goes anywhere. It just goes around.
Yeah. And then the hamster, they're looking right here. They can't see anything else.
But how do we get people, Cece, to see what we're saying? Because it's been said many times, many different ways, myriad of ways from many different people. But still, we find ourselves in the slump, right? Where when we talk about these things, if you throw an event, right, as successful as you are, and you say this was free, right, people are not going to come. You put a price to it, it's too expensive. But if you say you're giving away some money, or you're giving away some free trip,
some free,
or some joints or something,
right?
The line
TV.
We're going to show. Why is that so? It's like we have the broke mindset, but we complaining about what society is doing to us. But there are so many different tools now that, yeah, society is trying to do certain things possibly. But I believe that if you get in the right rooms, right, you can change your destiny and let society do what it do.
Right.
Because there are still successful people in what it is an environment that we're living in. And there always have been successful people. Right. Even back in the 1800s, 1900s, people don't realize that was a big struggle, you know, in slavery and all that stuff, right? Indentured servants, yes. There still was some rich Black folks during that time.
Right.
One or two.
Right.
Maybe three. But people always, the people who wanted to find a way, that's why, man, you're sitting here today because somebody found a way.
Absolutely.
That's why they made contracts with the NIL, you know what I'm saying? The NFL. So, because somebody found a way.
Right.
I just don't know, Cece, how on a platform like we have on how to help people. If y'all in the comments and there's something we can do to help y'all, you know, let us know. But when we tell y'all these things, I think people think it's too hard. It's easier to smoke it away or drink it away or get on social media and just you know, and don't do anything. The biggest thing I think people should do, CC. You tell me what you think. I know you said get on the debt diet. I agree. What about get on the social media diet?
That would be good too. Actually, it's you know, it's about your focus. You know, like you actually have to want to do something different. You know, it's easy to be in that one little tunnel of I gotta work, I have to go, I have to, you know, do whatever. Or all I know is working and clubbing. You know, you have to want to do something different for you to be able to change your mindset about it. Like it's not gonna happen just because you wake up. Or maybe it would happen if you have something, you know, catastrophe happen. Then you realize, oh, I need to change how I'm looking at things and how I'm operating. But other than that, you have to want to do something different.
How hard is it being you right now?
It's very hard. I have to prove myself every day.
Meaning?
Meaning in regards to me being an accountant and the owner of MPA Financials, there are so many other, and not to knock anybody, but there are so many other, you know, fly-by-nights or folding arm tax people, you know, that I have to fight against. And then it's such a bad rep out there to the point where I really have to prove myself on a daily basis that I'm a trusted accountant that you can depend on.
Do you think it's harder because you're a woman?
Not really. No.
So do you think it's harder because you're a Black woman?
Because I'm a Black woman, yes.
Why?
Because I'm a Black woman.
Meaning? That's a heavy question though. Because we, you know, I can say where in this podcast business, you know, I'm not doing what I need to do because I'm a Black man. I don't believe that, but so what does that mean for you?
I mean,
where have you seen your proof? Like, okay, because I'm a Black woman, it's tough for me. Why?
So normally, when you're dealing with numbers and accounting, what do you think about a Jewish white man or a white man?
Okay.
So with me being a Black woman, it's a little harder, really, to gain the trust of our people. So once they're able to see, and that's why I guess I try to be out here, have the book, just to be able to show my knowledge and years of experience. And most times it works and sometimes it don't. Like you really have to gain the trust of the people.
Does that frustrate you?
Not really. I'm used to it. I've been doing this so long. I've been in the game 20 plus years. So I just know this is what I have to do.
Do white people come to you?
Absolutely. I have
several. You know where I'm going to go with this, right? Do you find white people trust you faster than your own people?
Yes.
Did y'all hear my question? Do you find white people trust you faster than your own people?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, and they pay faster too. Sorry, not sorry.
Coffees and conversations. Do women trust you? Or men trust you more?
Oh. I think it's a mix, but I will say if I have a male client that may be married, it may be more of a difficult situation than
I understand.
Just a single person.
Because you have to cater to the wife, but you got to serve the man.
Yes.
Right. That's difficult.
Yeah. That's my hardest clientele, to be honest. Yeah.
Because the wife want to know why you going to her.
I'm going to that appointment too.
Have you ever had a married man try to hit on you?
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
I stay professional.
So what's a professional way in accounting to tell him no?
So we are meeting here in regards to your books or your business, and we're going to keep it that way.
Okay.
Keep it short and sweet. I'm not going there. Yeah, I don't like to mix business with pleasure. So
I understand.
Yeah, and this is my livelihood. So
you don't play with it. I love that. Right. Is your book out? Where they can pick up
my book is out.
They can pick it up where?
You can find it at I have it online, my own website, pennies2prosperity.com. So this is where you can find the book. It's also listed on Amazon as well.
I think it'd be a great stocking stuffer for Christmas for people to use.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this. What would you say to the 13-year-old Cicely, knowing what you know now? And you can look back at her and have a conversation with her. What would you say to her?
I would say to her to stay focused on your goals. Keep distractions out the way. Keep your head level. And don't let these men play in your face.
That's a whole nother conference conversation. Cece, what do you fear? And don't tell me God, because I know.
I feel failure. It's been a long time coming. You know, I've worked hard for everything that I have with the help of the Lord. And just fearing failure. You know, just don't want to wake up one day and be like, what am I doing?
How do you handle it?
Continue to grind and get up and stay motivated every day.
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Favorite food?
Favorite food is seafood, any seafood.
Any seafood?
Any seafood, except for oysters. I don't eat oysters.
You don't like oysters?
I don't. No, I'm a texture person.
You can do the slimy stuff.
Yeah,
I don't either, but it was one place that I went to that they season these oysters so damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an oyster fan, but I'll eat those because it wasn't just the oyster; it was seasoned right.
Yeah, they probably grilled it, charcoal.
Whatever they did was, man. When I say
put that lobster,
it was I think it was at the fish market out there on the wherever the other another one on the south side of the other the fish market.
Yeah, 280, Hoover, and
it was Hoover. It was Hoover.
Downtown.
Yeah. It was the one in Hoover. There are oysters out there. One of my friends ordered it, and she was like, just try it, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it was another record of more.
I mean, that was good then.
Favorite place you like to visit for vacation?
I travel a lot.
We see.
Yeah.
We see.
I travel a lot. Anywhere that's warm. I just want to be. My birthday is in January. I'm a Capricorn, so always cold when I had to celebrate, but just somewhere warm.
Favorite place you've ever been? If you got to pick your dream spot, where you going?
My last birthday, I went to Brazil, went to Rio. It was beautiful. It was so amazing. I would love to go back.
You're going back then?
I'm going back.
Okay, that's what I figured. You're going back.
Yeah, favorite I'm going back.
Your
favorite car?
Dream car.
I drive Audi, so that's my dream car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you built your dream home?
My home I'm in now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dream enough for me.
So you've talked to the 13-year-old Cece. We're in the present. 10 years from now, what do we see?
You will see second or third book by now because I'm working on the next one. It's called You Are Richer Than You Think. And I am looking to expand MPA Financials. So I would love to be in multiple locations. My next one is going to be in New Orleans. So working on that for 2026. So just looking to expand MPA Financials in the best way I can and get ready to retire.
Now I have some coffee that I want to give you. I have my own brand. I'm a hustler too, right? I started my own brand, Love You First Coffee. And I know you made a donation.
Yeah.
So I'm finna do it in a shameless plug is my show. Y'all need to go on out there to Facebook and go on and get this coffee, right? We got our new order in today. It is Love You First. It is my personal brand. And I want to present you with one of our bags of coffee.
Thank you. So I got a question for you then.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
And I signed it for you too.
You did. Thank you. So what made you start Love You First?
For me, I was doing coffees and conversations. And so I've been doing the show now going on for a full year and some change. And I'm a hustler. So when I'm looking at, okay, how can I expand my brand? I need to make money when I'm sleeping, right?
That part.
And so
That's how the book came about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so when I'm looking at, okay, I can do the podcast, you can make your social media money, right? You have your job that you do at nighttime, and you have your, I have 2 more other streams of income that I do have, but all of them requires me, right?
Yep.
If I'm not there, if I pull away, that stream of income drop. I only have 1 stream of income in my life right now that it comes automatically regardless of what I do or don't do. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I have to create something more, right? Because until your podcast actually do what it needs to do, that's residual money, but that's on down the line. I've been doing podcasting. I've been in media for 13 years. But podcasting, I've been in for 2 years.
Okay.
This show I've had for 1 year. And so it just kind of, I've always asked God, because me and God have some conversations, because I'm a heathen. So I said, working on you. You know what I mean?
Babies and foods.
So me and him have conversations. And I'm like, okay, God, fill my cup to run it over, right? So I can give to others.
Right.
How do I do that? Because I would rather give more than I receive. As you were talking earlier, I said, there is a point where that's just enough for me. Right. I want to give the rest of it away. I don't need abundance of money, but I want to have generational wealth.
Absolutely.
Right? But not just generational wealth for myself. How do I do that? So, and I asked God, so whatever you do, allow me to bring other people along with this journey, right? A tight group of people. And this is the one thing I say, Cicely. I asked God to bring people that sees their dream within my dream.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That was different for me. Because before I was dreaming and bringing people along on my dream, but they didn't see their dream within my dream, so they're working for me.
Right.
And when things don't go well, they don't really know what to do with it because they don't understand my dream and they don't see how it can work for them either.
Yeah, it's your vision, not theirs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I changed that, right? I have people, everybody on my team understands my dream and they see they path too on how they can do what they need to do within what we're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that works for me, right? Small team, but a great team. They probably get tired of me.
Quality over quantity.
Yes. And they probably get tired of me because I bug them at the worst times. My team will probably tell you, when do I bother you? When I'm working out. That could be like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That could be like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Because you're thinking.
Yes. And so I was sending text messages, right? Don't worry about it, answer me back. I'm just texting.
I'm just dumping, right?
Yeah. It's a download, right? But what I have started to learn to do to respect my team, I try to just text it, then I schedule.
That's what I said. Just schedule the message.
Yeah. But before it was coming. And
I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah. Because I'm a counselor. I'm stubborn, right? And when I'm focused, I just do it and I just kind of like push through.
Yeah.
And whatever rubble is around me is like, oh, my bad.
Right.
So Love You First came out of that. But I've always wanted to do something for women.
Okay.
Because Love You First is not about Joe. Love You First is about women. It's about you over 40. And it's actually for you. And the reason why I'm saying this, because you're over 40, you're divorced.
Who said that?
No, well, you're over 30.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're over 30. Okay.
I was just playing.
No, you're fine. Interview over. Cut.
Tell them my age. I was just playing.
But for women that are divorced, right? Starting over again, right? You've been through so much, you've done so much, and we've heard your story. You forget how to love yourself. You've given so much, but you forget how to love you first. So that's where the name came from. Love you first.
Okay.
So my goal was when I created this coffee was in the morning when you wake up, you're drinking your brand of coffee because you're remembering first to do what? Love you first. You go to Facebook, you go to Instagram. Everybody in our community, right? In that community, they are business owner like you. You're typing in what you got to do, what you're drinking your coffee this morning, what y'all doing out there. Now they're connected into the right women. All the women in our community of Love You First are women that want to do something, women that want to change their lives and been through something. They're loving on themselves. Right. So now you're connected with a successful person that's in Love You First that you never would have met before. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's important for I tell people to go join the Love You First community page.
Okay.
Right? That's what it's all about. Because then we're going on tours. So this tour we're gonna have is gonna be next year. We're going to a woman's business. So all the people that's in our groups are gonna go to her business and love on her and give her business
some support.
Yes, but it's gonna be a Love You First too. We're gonna sell coffee there, right? Everybody's gonna buy a bag of coffee, and they're gonna buy her food, right? And love on her. Put it out there on social media.
Yeah. Creating the network.
You see what we doing, right?
Yeah.
So you love it, you first,
right?
And then we got people that's gonna come and talk about these different things. Then we're going to next month. We're gonna go to another woman business, and we're gonna love on them. We're gonna put that on social media. See, if you love you first, and you get everybody in the right room, right, loving on each other. Guess what you're gonna do? Everybody want to help everybody, and it's all done in LOVE.
All in love,
right?
Right.
So that's what Love You First is all about. Because if you look on here, it says strong, bold, and beautiful.
It does.
Who does that describe?
Black woman. Me. Absolutely.
Now you get it.
I get it. I like it.
And we got our own theme song, Love You First song.
Yeah.
So we tell people go down. It's down. You can go download it. Go download the song now. It's $1.99. These are things right now. Again, making money,
residual income,
but it's helping people at the same time. You're finding your dream within my coffee. Right. You want to buy another cup of coffee from me every month instead of going to the store. You're going to spend either $8 or the I think $16 or $25 with Joe because
it's all right there.
Right. And so for me, we got a game plan, right, that we're working on, and we got our time frame of what we want to be able to do. But the goal is to be able to sell 60,000 bags of coffee in the next 2 years. That's the goal that my team and I are working on, and we can do that because once this gets on, I'm going to say the Sherry Shepherd Show, or I get to walk down. What's her name? Jennifer Hudson. To go walk down a lot.
Hudson.
Yeah, me and my team. Yeah, I got to walk. Jennifer, I'm hollering at you. Y'all go ahead.
You got your dance together?
What? I'm on my shoulders. I'm an old man. I'm doing right here. You know what I'm saying?
Little two-step.
Yeah, I'm popping here a little bit. Hey, kick the leg out a little bit. What was the guy? One guy got in trouble.
Going down there?
Was it the pastor? He got in trouble for the dance or something he did?
Oh, no. Was it Kurt Franklin?
No, it wasn't Kurt Franklin. It was another light-skinned dude. Somebody had, I don't know if he said something or he was married or whatever, but it was some kind of something that happened.
Oh, I ain't heard about
but
that.
But I got the muscles, you know what I'm saying? The bald head, you know what I'm saying? I think I can attract somebody and get a couple of million views on it. Y'all get me on Jennifer Hudson's show, man.
Somebody know how to get you on now.
But I truly believe that we're going, I know that. Love You First is going
manifesting.
Yes, we're going there. So
absolutely,
we got so many different. We got a lot of great things happening with Love You First. Thank you for your donation to Love You First. Let us know. Do me a favor when you do drink the coffee.
Yes.
Take a picture back. Right.
Will do.
Let people know what we're doing out there. Tell people where to go get it. And if you have not joined the Love You First on Facebook or social media, please go like the page. It's free.
I have not yet, but I sure will.
Yes. So that's where it came from. And at the end of the day, this will be something. I have two beautiful daughters, and I'm all about women empowerment. That's what the show is about.
Right.
Empowerment. I have seen women for far too long be overlooked. And now in this society where we are now, it's so much being taken from y'all. Not just Black women, everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
And all the gains you ladies have made is being taken away by snap of a finger or signing of a bill. Right. And I want to do my part to put y'all back in control of your destiny or what you can do yourself. Because you don't need the outside world to love each other. You don't need the outside world on everything to be successful. If everybody, no matter what ethnicity you may be, if you love one another, right, people are gonna love you back. If we talk more love and still talking about what one or two people are doing, you spread love. It's the vibration of what we're doing. Right. So I love to talk about love. That's why you see the color of the bags is red. It's not for Christmas. Yeah. It's for love.
Love.
Right. So that's why we started it. And as you say, I'm hustling. I'm Master P right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling coffee out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? You see, I got a whole thing of coffee sitting over there.
I sure do. Yeah.
By the end of the week or next week, I'm finna hand it out to my team. We're finna get out there on the corners and
do a little guerrilla marketing, huh?
But we're gonna do it a little bit differently. We're gonna have days here at the Filter Coffee Parlor where we're actually gonna be here selling coffee on Wednesdays and I think on Fridays.
Okay.
We're gonna do pre-orders and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we got a great game plan lined out. We're going to make our mistakes along the way. That's why we're doing small intervals right now. We are taking pre-sales, so holler at your boy. But yeah, that's why we got started on that. So it's the hustle mentality with some really big goals to it. And my goal, and I have now already, like King James, I have already crowned myself.
All right.
Mr. Coffee King.
All right. All right. I hadn't heard nobody else say that. So
I'm the Coffee King now.
Yeah.
That's why when people see my bracelet, I don't even buy myself my own bracelet, got a crown on.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm the Coffee King. Is there anything else, Cece, that you would like to leave our audience with today?
Well, it's the end of the year. It's about to be tax season. Just want to let everybody know again where they can find us at. Again, my office is located in Pleasant Grove, but we handle Birmingham, all surrounding areas. You can book an appointment at MPAFinancials.com.
How much does it cost? I know people
to do your taxes.
Yes.
Well, it depends on what you have, but the starting fee is about $250.
$250. Okay.
Yeah, but again, I service clients that have maybe one W-2 to 3 S corp.
What about somebody who have
what
about if you have someone that have not done their taxes in a couple of years?
Oh, I'm a specialty at that one. I'm dealing with somebody right now that has 14 years to do. I'm like, how's the IRS not looking for you? But yeah, so we do handle clients that have previous years that need to be done.
How dangerous is it to continue not to do your taxes?
It's very dangerous. I don't know how they sleep at night. Okay. That couldn't be me.
But see, Cece, this ain't about you, okay? Because you are number, but you wasn't a person that does this kind of stuff. Yeah. But the people who forgot they didn't have the money.
Yeah.
Times got
But most times with that, people be thinking, "Oh, I'm an old." 9 out of 10, they really don't even be on. It's the unknown that's the problem.
Yeah.
So,
scared.
Yeah, you be scared, but if you just gonna continue to be scared and not come in there and get your taxes handled. So go ahead and face that fear, get them done, bring them on in, and we'll get them handled. 9 out of 10 is not that bad. Most people don't think about tax credits or having kids that's a credit, different things like that, deductions. They don't take all that into consideration. Now, unless you're out here making 6 figures, you pay nothing to the IRS.
That's different.
That's different. We got a problem.
But that's what I be telling most of us. I mean, if you broke, you really ain't got too much to worry about.
Yeah.
You just need to file your taxes.
You just need to file your taxes. They have payment plans out there. They work with you. I tell people all the time, the worst thing you can do with the IRS is ignore them. Don't ignore them. Do not ignore the IRS.
Do not ignore them.
No.
IRS always get their man.
They're gonna get them one way or another.
Yeah. They're gonna find you
when they get ready to.
Yeah. But when they get ready to, you ain't gonna like it.
No, but then they're gonna look at your history. Okay, well, you've either been ignoring us or you haven't filed your taxes.
Yeah.
So which means you've been ignoring us.
Right.
So that's not a good thing.
So $250 will get you in, and just depending on the severity, it may just go up from there.
It will go up from there depending on what you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what I want to tell people, man. Don't be afraid of the price. Because that used to be me, right? When I was in a situation where, and then we're embarrassed. We don't want to tell our financial stuff, right? That we haven't done this or we didn't do that. What do you say to people that deals with that? Because embarrassment is when it comes to that money thing, we can be flossing, but then we got to sit down and really face the truth.
That's true.
That's tough. So what do you say to do that?
First, I start out with my office. My office is very inviting. Okay. It's very warm.
Okay.
I try to make sure I have a nice environment for you to be able to come and relax. Because dealing with taxes and money is stressful. And so from there, I tell them no judgment. Been there, done that, got a backpack and a t-shirt. No judgment. Come on in. Let's figure out what you have. And then let's just go from there. Give me what you got, and I'll take it from there.
All right. So you guys go make your appointment. At least get your consultation done. Where can they find you at, Cece?
They can find me at MPAFinancials.com. And in there, I have my scheduling app where you can schedule a 15-minute discovery consultation.
Well, I'm coming to see you. I'm going to get my taxes done through this year.
All right. Well, I'm going to make sure you have it.
Yeah.
So you can schedule the discovery appointment from there. And then that's when we start your onboarding.
Well, y'all want to follow my journey on my taxes? Y'all follow me on everything else. Cece, it has been very great to finally sit down and have this conversation over coffee with you.
You too.
I appreciate you. Let's
appreciate
bang these cups up real quick, baby girl.
Look, I got to catch up with you. You on it.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We got another great show coming up for you guys next week. But today was all about CC, the money green, and y'all make sure y'all go get your taxes done. Don't be afraid. Her and her team will take care of you. And you know how your boy feel about you, right? I love you.